still trying to catch my words, but I'm very proud of everything that they've done and battled through. Whether it's just the last couple of years of this season alone. These guys, have a lot to be proud for, and obviously losing a game like this is going to sting for a while. But eventually, once these guys reflect, they're going to realize that the memories and the lessons and all that stuff that they've learned and been through, and the bonds they've created, they'll last a lifetime. And I think that's what I'm the most proud of.
Zeke, talk to me about the matchup you had with the big guy from Eleanor Roosevelt. There were a couple crazy above the rim plays there, plays that you're used to getting the better of. He met you above the rim. You had the one injury. You went down pretty hard on that one. Just talk about kind of the physicality above the rim with him.
Coming into the fourth quarter, he had 4 fouls, so coach told me to attack him, attack. So that's what I was trying to do. He was playing good defense, and my layups, they weren't going in. He was playing really good defense.
You guys were down 10 early. To get back in the game, was it as simple as chipping away at it, or did you make any adjustments to get back in the ball game? Because I think your first lead was 4 minutes to go.
Yeah.
In regulation.
Yeah, no, I mean, being down is nothing new for these guys. We've had some times where our offense necessarily wasn't there, and it's not because they weren't creating good shots. I didn't think we took a ton of bad ones tonight. Didn't fall. They did a good job contesting us at the rim. Sliding in and forcing some 50-50 calls. With the block charge that kind of went their way. And then even when we got some nice clean kickouts, they just didn't rattle in and out. So at that point, we just told these guys hey, defensively we've done everything that we game planned for, which is try to turn them into a bunch of jump shooters today versus just trying to let them live at the line. Just with the big environment, the big game, the depth perception change, at 94 feet, trying to wear them out a little bit. Trying to just tie their legs out and turn them into some jump shooters. So, like I said, defensively, to only give up 28 to a talented team like that, we were right there. Offensively, to only have 20. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily, credit to them. Their pressure really sped us up sometimes, and so maybe some of the shots that were open, we shot a little quicker than our natural jump shot was. But we just said, hey, keep creating those opportunities, and eventually, we should start seeing them fall. And they did, and so we were able to get some, use that to get some mojo going, and then get some turnovers and chip away. But it all started with how well these guys played, 5 guys on defense.
So we're talking about the shot you hit to send the game into overtime. I mean, that was a deep three. You're not known as Churchill's best shooter, but that was just an incredible shot. Really lifted you guys up, and I'm sure a shot you'll remember for a long time.
Yeah, I got the ball back from one of my teammates, saw the clock winding down. Nobody was really too open, knew we had to get 3. Just put it up there. I had space, knocked it in. Happy about that. And brought it to overtime. Couldn't pull out the win.
Also, talk to me about the matchup you had with their point guard, Fonty Lewis. He reminds me of you a lot. Really aggressive, defensive guy, kind of annoying, just gets in your business all day long. Just kind of does the same thing you do. It was really fun to kind of watch you guys go at it. But talk about that matchup, because you don't see guys like that in Montgomery County.
Yeah, definitely. He's a great player. I knew how to force him into being a jump shooter because he can drive really well, leave some space. Defensively, he's a great defender as well. So, he's a good player. I had to do my best on him.
I know this hurts, but talk to the fact that you have one of the better programs in Montgomery County. You're building a good team and consistency. Can you talk to that a little bit?
Yeah, well, first off, thanks for the kind words. I appreciate that. Really it's a testament to the guys and how hard they work, and why that in a short time of 4 seasons we've been able to kind of get a chance to play in a game like this. Silver's been there since I got the job, and so leadership of him and Bryce, and then with guys coming through, whether it be a little bit younger or like I said, moving into the area, they're able to gel quick and build. But it's like I said, I could be the smartest guy in the world. Not that I am, but I can be the smartest guy in the world and know how to win and know how to teach these guys how to win. But if they don't buy in and trust what's going on, it's never going to work. So really, the reason we're here is them. is totally them. The reason why, when we make it back here again, it's going to be the players. It's going to be the past players that come in and show up when they're on, fall break, winter break, and talk to these guys like we had this year, guys from 2 years ago who slipped a little bit shorter than this. Just rooting these guys on and kind of sticking there and creating like a lasting family, not just year in and year out, just new guys. That's what it's all about.
It seems like it used to be Springbrook, and now it seems like maybe Mr. Churchill's the team to beat in Montgomery County, and that's kind of where it's going. You hope to.
I like to keep that going. Yeah. If that's the adjectives you're going to use towards us, I'll take them all day long.
Andrew, this is your last game with Churchill. When you look back at your career with this team, with this program, what are you going to remember, and how special was this season especially?
Definitely had some great memories, especially missing junior year. I had to cherish every one of my games senior year. I mean, we had a great season, loved my teammates, had the best record at Churchill in many years. I mean, after I committed my last foul, though, I was walking down the court, knew this would be my last time putting on a Churchill jersey. That's when it really hit me, and I'm just happy I could play here as a Bulldog.
Trey, it was a tough night for you offensively. To start the game, James Rice was face guarding you, wasn't even watching the ball, but was in your business. What were they able to do defensively against you to kind of get you out of rhythm?
I mean, just the face guard them getting in my head, but I should have just relied on my team to just do what we had to do, just get the win.
All right, guys.